Okay, so here is passage 4 of mock 19. So if you look at this particular passage, you realize that this passage is essentially a book review. So there is this book called The Invisible Kingdom by O'Rourke, somebody who happens to be a poet and a writer. So it is an illness memoir which becomes a detective story. So O'Rourke is a poet and writer suffering from several chronic ailments, and then she goes on to detail her experiences with the American medical system. And through this journey, she exposes a lot of flaws that they have, and she mentions the apathy of the doctors, and then she eventually talks about how she veers towards integrative medicine. That's what is mentioned in the last paragraph. So that's this entire passage in a nutshell. Question 13. According to the passage, the fundamental reason why America does not treat chronically ill people well is because. So let us go ahead and look at these options. Option A, P for service healthcare, which rewards doctors for getting patients in and out quickly and with a clear diagnosis. Actually, everybody would charge a fees. The primary reason somehow had been the incentives created by the insurance. So this option is a little flawed. And even if it were to be true, you notice that a chronically ill person can access other medical practitioners then, the ones who do not take insurance. So this is unlikely to be the fundamental reason. Let's have a look at B. A lack of safety net with the assumption that people with chronic illness can work. Now refer to the third last paragraph, and I quote, it says, what makes America sick is not the psychic damage of being disbelieved, it is the stakes of being disbelieved in a society without a real safety net. So what makes America sick is that's the real reason, that you don't have that safety net. And it goes on to say entirely predicated on ability to work, right? So that definitely is supported by, so option B is supported by the third paragraph. Let's look at C. Overwhelming costs for long-term illnesses, not mentioned. High hospital costs, lengthy hospital stays, not mentioned. So C and D are easy to rule out. Between A and B, we choose B as our better answer choice. So for question 13, our answer is B.